Today on Truman Magazine, find out who won the Super Bowl and all the commotion. Besides that, love is in the air here in Truman. Plus,
Truman Media students got to take their classes on the road in January. Where did they go and why? I'm Sean Campbell with those answers coming up. Truman Magazine starts right now.
hello and welcome to our third episode of Truman Magazine. I'm your host, Vladimir Bello. And on our top story, Cupid is finally striking his arrows on Truman students. Here is Veronica Plata with the story.
Love phones, chocolates, cards, or candy, those are some of the many ways you can please your sweetheart. Valentine's Day is the day in which people remember the love that they have for that special someone. Everyone has their own way of celebrating Valentine's Day, and we would like to know, how do you celebrate it?
Well, I have school on Valentine's Day, and I'm just making a cake for this guy right here.
I worked all day long, but then I went home and cooked dinner for my girlfriend, and then I gave her her Valentine's Day present, which were 2 tickets to go see The Lion King.
Well, I'm going to chat with my girl throughout the entire night of Valentine's Day if she shows up, and then we're going to have a long, chat, romantic in a good way, how I'm going to do this, that. Whole lovey-dovey. Send her, take a picture of the card and stuff I was going to send her. And because she lives in Spain, so we have a long-distance relationship, so we keep it straight even.
I'm not going to be in the country on Valentine's Day. I'm going to be in Europe with all my friends, so I guess I'm going to celebrate with them.
I'm Veronica Plata, reporting for Truman Magazine.
This month we are celebrating Black History Month, a month in which we take to realize the important figures in African American history. Here is C.J. Hutchinson with the story.
We've got some difficult days ahead.
To understand what people like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Harriet Tubman went through, they were part of a much bigger experience. They also gave their future ancestors the freedom of independence. Today we celebrate these brave African Americans for what they did so we can all have equal rights. For Truman Magazine, I'm Conroy Hutchinson.
Coming up after the break, one of our Truman Media students is live at News 12. Meanwhile, enjoy one of these public service announcements.
Ew, look at her. She's so ugly. Right? Tell me about it.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how far it would go. I didn't expect it to get this far. Why did this happen to me?
Two freshman and sophomore classes hit the road in January to check out our live television studio here in the Bronx. Sean Campbell was there and has the story.
I'm here at the Cablevision building in Soundview, and it's here that News 12 The Bronx is produced. Students got to try their hand at being a reporter. Truman students had a chance to go to the News 12 The Bronx studio in Soundview. They even got the chance to take on studio jobs anchoring and weather. Media teacher Dave Rouse tells us why he took them on the field trip.
It's one thing to learn in a classroom what it's like to be a reporter in the real world, but the students really have to see it for themselves. And so by getting them out of the building and into a real functioning newsroom and news studio, they really get a sense for what goes on out there.
Students even got to meet certain reporters and got a special shout out on a live television show of News 12 The Bronx.
You're in the control room right now? I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm giving you a shout out. Truman High School rocks.
Mr. Ross says that this is the second time students have had the chance to visit these facilities. Reporting from News 12 The Bronx in Soundview, I'm Sean Campbell from Truman Magazine.
It's February, which means it's Super Bowl time. This year's matchup was a rematch from Super Bowl 42 against the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Here's Robert Baez with the best 3 plays of Super Bowl 46.
Here are the top 3 plays from Super Bowl 46. At number 3, Tom Brady's 20-yard pass to Deion Branch was the key to the Patriots' attempted but failed late game rally. At number 2, at the start of the 4th quarter with the Giants trailing, Tom Brady heaves the ball downfield intended for Rob Gronkowski, only to have it picked off by linebacker Chase Blackburn. This was the play that started the Giants' comeback. And at number 1, the 30-yard catch by Mario Manning here would not only be the most important play in Super Bowl 46, but one of the great plays in Super Bowl history. The New York Giants win their 4th Super Bowl, and Eli Manning and head coach Tom Coughlin won their 2nd together.
Thank you to our sport director, Robert Baez, for those highlights. Well, that's it for our February show. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Vladimir Bello, and we leave you with some songs of Whitney Houston, who unfortunately passed away in February.